LSD Nightmare Crabs, welcome to your future. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. No, that's a stupid intro. Hello and welcome to another episode of Species, Artificial Life, Real Evolution. So, I don't remember what we did last time. I think we tried to breed the ultimate predator, but just basically made angry murder locusts, or we did something, I'm not sure what. So we're just gonna go in and try to build a perfect fish. Let's do something one of these, maybe one with a bit more water, blah blah blah. There we go, this one looks good, so we're just going to toss in here and try to make fish. And everything's probably going to be awful. From the looks of this, we can change how much meat and trees affect differently in grazing. So if we just turn this way up, then maybe meat will be being a predator will be a lot more lucrative. I'm already seeing some of the random gens up there and I'm already extremely concerned. Let's just generate this and try to make some murder fish. If things are too insistent on living on land, we can start flooding the world. Alright, so here are these, oh no, Monunia ser. I'm not even trying to pronounce that. So we got that. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it or describe it. I forgot just how disturbing this game makes stuff. Looks like we've already got some meat here, but I'm not sure if anything's eating it. Oof. Alright. Oh, that's cool. I haven't seen a kind of swamp area like this, so... Looks like this is a pretty good start for this. I think most stuff's on land. I can quickly double check. Yeah, we've got some stuff in the ocean up here. Most of our life is land-based, and the stuff that isn't. Alright, I guess they're just sort of combusting randomly. Yeah. I have to admit that even though it's pretty obvious that it's very generic about how it does the landscape, it always comes out with a very nice landscape. Probably should have come into this with more quips and funny stuff to say. I get a feeling that this terrifying armless hobo thing isn't really going to be funny enough on its own. And I don't have any quips or funny stuff prepared. Thankfully, we can fix it all in post. Although I'm lazy, so it probably won't ever be fixed at any point whatsoever. Oh, that's mildly... I get a feeling that YouTube's going to censor this. Or, not censor it, but demonetize. That looks demonetization worthy. Yeah. What's this blue thing? Alright, we got blue snake slug thing, and oh no. Alright, so we got slender horse over there and blue whatever I said. Let's see, let's start making it more lucrative to live in the water. There we go, and as stuff keeps dying off for apparently no reason, we'll just keep lowering the fertility of the land until everything's forced to go into water. We're basically doing the exact opposite of how microbacteria terraformed Earth. Confetti. Alright. Oh. I don't remember plan swinging this far over. Let's see. We got grasslands all the way in the Arctic. And in this game I remember that if you're in the rover and you drive straight into Arctic ice, it just throws you way into the air. So what we're going to do is going to try to get over to the Arctic ice to do exactly that. There's the Arctic ice. I think it looks like we have a nice deep ocean area right in between the chain of islands and the mainland. So we can just do this. I'm also noticing that are we already down? Oh wait. Okay, that's 27 species. I got really confused that we're down to 27 creatures overall. Oh yep, there we go. If I recall correct, changing the time speed also affects that. So let's see if we can go into space. One of these days, Alice, to the moon. Nope. Okay, less that time. Alright, thankfully it looks like all the horrible mistakes have been weeded out. So let's just check how all our species are doing. Alright, Web of Life. Population history. Alright, yeah, we still got a lot of minor populations. Oh no. That's not right. That's not right in any that's... Oh, look, it's the whatever thing I saw. Oh. Okay, I'm glad there's only 3 of these. Oh, no. Oh, that's just disturbing in more ways than it should be. Oh, look, there's Slender Horse again. Oh, no. Okay, these things are still terrible. Oof. Let's see. Oh, so this creature has gills, and is a carnivore. Lungs, gills. Alright, yeah, we're starting to get some middle ground and a few gills mixed in. Let's just quickly drop. Oh, I dropped temperature, my bad. Let's drop land fertility. And let's go ahead and speed time up a bit. And we'll just watch the horrible mistakes being made. And by horrible mistake being made, I mean me becoming God at some point to create these... I would call them creatures, but that would be an insult to every living creature, so... Well, not every living creature. I mean, there's a few choice politicians who definitely would be complimented being compared to these. Oh no, what is that thing? It looks like a sack of potatoes with a horse head. And that's not... I can't even comment. Remember how I said I'd stop doing videos while sleep deprived, and I try to be more excited? Well, I'm sleep deprived and not at all excited, directly linked to being sleep deprived, so... Yeah, I failed at that already. Yeah, it's... At what point would this be a good episode? At what point would having bright purple and black skin be a good idea? I'm kind of concerned what kind of environment these would be. Yeah. Alright, we're down to 9 species, which means that we've gotten rid of most of the mutations. Oh, no. Okay, we got that thing. The sack of potatoes with the horse head. I don't even want to address that. That weird maggot thing. Okay, that thing again. Okay, Slender Horse. Those. Okay, and then the armless hobos. And our dominant species is... Well, the good news is the dominant species seems to have gills. Let's see. Everything's still residing around land. Oh, except for that species. Ugh. I really regret not doing face cam for this. Ugh. You can probably hear that oof sound. That was me making a... Alright, you're all still not fish. You all are... Oh, now you're like... Why is the water boiling? Alright, so we have crab people living in boiling water. I'm sure there's a joke here about boiling lobsters or something, but I'm not even sure how to address it. Let's see, it's like 46. Oh yeah, the shore's starting to turn into asphalt here, which is concerning that things are living in this. Oof. At least they're enjoying the wonderful food there. Once I find somewhere else, like, oh yeah, like over here, they'll probably start spreading a lot once they stop boiling alive while trying to eat. I guess my drone's still feeding stuff, so whatever, it's close enough. I guess it's nice for Larry over there. Water's still just boiling for no reason along that end. Alright, somehow the population has somewhat steadied. I'm just going to go ahead and make things worse for the creatures still on land until they eventually stop doing land stuff and go into the water. I wonder if anything's in the little chain of islands over here. Not seeing any life over here. Also, if I recall correct, hidden everywhere on the, well, and somewhere on every map, there's a little rock thing that has a little quote, like a plaque. Oh wait, yep, there it is. Yeah, that, there you go. Lao Tzu, yeah. It's hidden in every map, it's always cool trying to find it. Let's see, people are still boiling alive for no reason. Still a small line of asphalt on the beach. And somehow those LSD nightmares are still alive in the boiling water. LSD nightmare crabs, welcome to your future. That is why I am not God. Because you'd all deal with LSD nightmare crabs. Alright, so wait a minute. Was this all Sulphur Lake? So my LSD nightmare crabs were living in a sulfur lake. You can't hear it, but I'm making another extremely concerned face again. And yeah, all the land's just baking everything alive. Cool. Speaking of which, let's make things worse for the stuff on land. Bye-bye. Alright, population still around 100. Let's see how much stuff's retreated into the water. Gills, aerobic, gills. Alright, so our dominant species is this thing, the upright Slenderman horse that I refused to address earlier. Okay, hobos are getting slightly hunchbacked. Oh, there's second type of hobo, and more slender horse. Looks like my original favorite slender horse died off, along with the sacks of potatoes with horse heads, which is unfortunate. Really thought they had something going. And yeah, so I guess the LSD crab was in fact slender horse. That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear. Please soundbite that for meme song. Alright, so all that stuff still... Why is the top of the reef labeled as deep ocean? That's literally the shallowest point. It's shallower than the actual reef. Yeah, this whole area is looking pretty dead. You're welcome, I guess. Is that something I should be proud of? I killed everything. Okay, everything diversified again, and... there was an extremely hairy cucumber, but it just killed itself. So, oof. Yeah, that's... Hobos have become no longer humanoid. And the LSD crab slash upright Slenderman crabs, or slender horse, whatever I called it, is still populating the shallows, unfortunately. And this is and they're still alive in their original area somehow, despite it. So I could be patient right now, or I could just do this. I totally see no negative consequence of flooding the entire world. Oh, wait a minute. It's not... Okay, I was gonna say it's not the entire world since this is still above water, but... Is it? Whatever, I'm gonna count as underwater, but close enough. Oh! That escalated quickly. How did everyone else drown? I thought you were all fish. How did your species die? Well, okay. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it's not happy with all the stuff I just did. Close enough. Sorry about murdering all your friends. No, he seems to be happy now. He's content. Now that I've done accidentally murdering everyone he cared about. I feel vaguely responsible for drowning everyone. No, there's still food down there. It's close enough. Alright, well, there's only one responsible thing to do now, and that is radiation. Let's mutate them horribly. There we go. Now, what did we do last time? There we go. Oh. Did I do... Sure. Sure. Sure, I don't remember these. The only one I remember is this one, and it was terrible. Oh no. Oh, I already have a perfect fish? I don't buy it. There we go. And just a bit more irradiated material for good measure, and now to regret everything I've ever done. Look at all those happy little, I miss my LSD crabs. Everything's spreading over here in the boiling water again, because why wouldn't they want to live in boiling water? Oh no. Okay, everything's taken a turn for the so much worse. I'm just gonna pretend I never saw that. Oh, yep, that's what happened. It's actually kind of impressive. I thought one of those species would have lived. Instead, I murdered everything and broke the world. How do we go from 7 to 800? I wasn't even paying attention, and we already have Drumatum? That's the weirdest name for a species, and I'm glad it's extinct. Oh, and everything's starting to die again. Let's throw the water up a bit. And it's clearly increasing the water helps the entire species, as we learned when I reduced the entire map to one creature. Wait a minute. We're down to 200. How did I kill 600 specimen by looking at a shrubbery? And oh, what are those things? Why are there diet Cheetos invading my ocean? Why are they going onto my islands? Why are there diet Cheetos in my whatever these islands are? More water, please. Please tell me those diet Cheetos are not the dominant species. Okay, then it looks like someone bent the terrifying diet Cheeto in half, and it's now literally looks extremely angry. This Cheeto somehow looks extremely aggressive. Look at that face. Oops. Look at that aggressive Cheeto face right there. It's glaring at you. It's the angriest bent diet Cheeto. Alright, that's just terrifying. Oh yeah, there's the original diet Cheetos I was saying, which is actually kind of like a... Nope, I think it murdered itself or moved elsewhere on the list. I think I might have to... I think that was demonetizationable. Okay, I guess the normal Cheetos have died out, leaving only the angry bent Cheetos. There's a cool sea in the middle of that. I'm gonna drive a rover on that. I'd be concerned for anyone who thinks I'm qualified to drive a rover or something like this. Somewhere in the middle of the ice, which is actually now quite high, so I should be able to go absolutely flying. Somewhere in the middle of the ice, there should be a little hole that's labeled as a cold sea. I have no idea how far up I'm going to go when I hit the ice. They're going to be very entertaining, though. Hello, tetrahalogenturn. That just sounds like it should be a really weird headlight for a car or something. Alright, into the abyss. I think you can see the part back there that's has the underwater cloud effect. I think that's the area that the ice is above. Oh dear. Hello, Earth. Well, I guess you don't need a spaceship to get into space in this game. Let's go check out that wet spot. It's right around this area. You can kind of see a little shaded spot right there that I think might be it. Can I just pop down in this? Ooh. Yeah, it looks like water right there. Oh, you can. Oh, did I land on something? Alright, so I guess this is what it looks like in the icy area. One more thing I probably should have mentioned earlier. I'll let that sort out. That's not the thing I should have mentioned earlier. One more thing I should have mentioned is if anyone's interested in, I know that has absolutely nothing to do with computer gaming, but if anyone has an interest, I might be starting to show some of my painting for the tabletop game Warhammer 40,000 and showing how to paint, starting with Death Guard, 3 Death Guard Marines in pre-Heresy color schemes. So if anyone had interest in that, I'm considering showing that on the YouTube channel, this terrible YouTube channel, which I have no idea why I'm in charge of it. Why anyone would think that me having a YouTube channel is a good idea, but nevertheless, like I said, I'm doing something. Diversity is a good thing for an ecosystem, however, I don't want an ecosystem, I want to make a absolute murder fish. Oh yeah, that's my goal, I'm going to breed the perfect murder fish. Water, please go up, thank you. Our population is dropping drastically, as is food. Oh, because nothing's really hanging out near the 2 food sources. I'll start dropping the water if we get down to... Actually, I should probably start dropping the water. Isn't there some sort of gene splicey-do I can do? Let's see. Brain, that's what I was looking for. Gluttony. Make them more likely to seek food. Wait, that the creature gets fatigued? Nope. In fact, let's just make this thing never sleep. You will never sleep. Increases the rate. You are now box of murder. Okay, close enough. And I'll make you so you're willing to run face first at a train and headbutt it. Now I'm going to ignore that. Empathy. Why would this thing have empathy? You are my new favorite species. How are things still alive? Why are things multiplying? You're supposed to be on fire. Oh, yep, there we go. Everything's on fire. Ah, that does not look good. Why is the population still 100? Why are you still alive? You're supposed to be on... Look at that, that's lava. That's sulfur. Start burning. You're literally living on asphalt in there. Why are you alive? Okay, so my guys are still doing something that probably shouldn't be. That's all turning into asphalt. The world's on fire, everyone's dying, and... Oh god, I've made a lava. What is that thing? And I've genetically engineered a lava carrot with Finn. And the Cheetos are no longer Cheetos. Oh, I've made 3 species, everything's gone wrong. Things are somehow still alive, and all of that is sulfur. I guess I was going to do an outro, but things won't die. Wait a minute, is there literally one spot where plants are left? Wow, they're all living off one tiny reef. Alright, well, just because I'm scared of my creations and every single mistake I've made, let's drop my things over at the reef and see how well they play with others. Do you share with others? Alright, have fun with your new friends. Alright, I'm not even sure how they turned into this, considering they were something very different when they went in. And all I did was try to turn them into psychopaths, but now instead of acting like flesh-eating psychopaths, they just look like them. Is the population slowly increasing? Why are you all still alive? Alright, well, today, I broke everything. No big surprise. What happens if I just return the whole world to normal? What is normal temperature? Let's see, things didn't like it when it was super hot. I think, what, Earth is 13, 14? Whatever, land fertility's close enough. Oh, everything, oh yeah, that's drying up fast. Land is staying as a sulfur lake. I don't think it's going to, oh, everything's actually kind of recovering. Oh, why is everything turning into lava? I turned the volume, whoa. This is actually kind of cool looking. Hey, grass is starting to appear. Woodland's starting to appear. I think the ice might come back in soon. Hey, my old islands are still there. And, oh, hey, look, the population went down to a single unit. Oh, it outlived everything from my terrible pile. I guess this thing right here is the ultimate survivor. Let's export it. I don't know what to name it. The, Angry Diet Cheeto Fish was a mistake. It didn't murder anyone. Let's see, let's keep in the namesake and go with reason number 2. Why can't talk today. Never be God. There we go. Close enough. Let's export. And where did... Okay. Let's see how long our final creature can survive in a Oh, no, I can't wrangle. There we go. Let's see how long my creature can survive in a somewhat... Oops, it died. Well, the entire world died shortly after I saved the last creature. Everything looks a lot happier than it did when everything was alive. Everything was alive in a burning, flooded, nightmare sulfur ocean with lava on all the islands. But apparently it couldn't survive a little bit of greenery and it all just keeled over. Thank you all for watching. I ruined everything and killed the entire planet. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and peace out. Please like, subscribe if you like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Don't if you don't. I mean, my channel's cancer, so I wouldn't subscribe to it. Have a good day. How do I end this recording?